soy Ricky de Bilingue Vlogs. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. If you're not tuning into another video because you don't know who I am, yo soy el americano más dominicano, an American guy who loves Dominican culture and who loves Spanish in general. That's why I created this channel. A lot of you guys have been asking me for personal Spanish lessons, and yes, I do offer personal Spanish lessons. However, at this time, I'm working on a few projects that are not related to YouTube that will help you guys to actually learn like fluent Spanish. So in the meantime, I have taken on the task of finding the best language learning app for you. One app, una sola aplicación, mi gente. Only one app that I'm going to refer to you, because these other apps, they're not worth it. I'm telling you, I've done my research. That's why I haven't posted in a while. I've been doing research on the best app and I found it. The problem with these other apps is that they don't go deep enough. For example, they'll have you out here like this. These are my favorite cheeses. Estos son mis quesos favoritos. I feel like I'm ready to go out and use. Man, I'm definitely ready to go practice my Spanish from this app. I've been studying for about 8 months now. Wait, does his hat say bachatero? His sweater definitely says tigre. That's the Dominican stuff. Hey, it's whatever though. I can handle this. Oh shoot! He notices my Dominican hoodie. He gonna think I'm Dominican too. ¿Qué lo que contigo? ¿Cómo tú estás? What is what? Estos son mis quesos favoritos. Espérate, tú no hablas español. With these other apps, it's really difficult for you to ask questions to these programs. Me canso rápidamente. I tire quickly. Who says that? I tire quickly? Don't people say I get tired quickly? Is there anyone to ask a question on this thing? Hello? Customer service. Okay, ask me a question and I'll find you an answer. Can me canso rápidamente be translated as I get tired quickly? What is all this? How to build a language learning habit. How to supplement your learning. Tips to learning. What in the world? I just want to know if I can say I get tired quickly as opposed to I tire quickly. Nobody says that. I need a tutor. If I'm going to be using an app to learn Spanish and I can't ask a question on your software, I don't want to use it. There's another concern that I have too for a lot of these apps, and that is that they claim that they will teach you a near native accent or a native accent. But where are the checks and balances? Who is holding you accountable? Who is checking to make sure that your accent sounds native? If you're talking to a computer, I don't really see how they can help you and tell you, oh, you sound slightly gringo there. You know, like it doesn't really work out like that. So that's why I don't really go for a lot of these other apps, and that's why I'm choosing the app that I choose today, which is Italki. Computers and technology, they are great and they can replace a lot of things, but one thing that an app cannot replace is a great Spanish teacher. And in my opinion, the best way to learn Spanish or any language is person to person. Whether that's a small class or a one-on-one session, I think that's the best way to learn a language. I would never recommend a big class. I would never recommend a computerized app because they don't get the job done. Take it from somebody who learned Spanish on his own. I learned it on my own by teaching myself, yes, but I had to talk to the people to actually make sure that my Spanish was going well, to have them correct me. And Italki will do all of these things for you. You have someone, a teacher, who is a professional in your target language. They'll correct you. They'll show you better sounding ways to say something that maybe you have been saying the long way. You know, it's a great experience to work one-on-one with someone. Not only are they correcting you, but you can ask whatever question you want to ask, which is something that you can't do on these other apps. Whether that question is simple, whether it's complex, whether it pertains to the lesson or not, if it just randomly pops into your head and you want to ask your teacher that question, you can ask your teacher that question. And that's one reason why I support Italki 100%, is because it reminds me of myself. I do the same thing with my classes. It's a class that's catered to you. It all revolves around you. Let's say you want to learn Spanish for work or for school or for a date or something like that. you can do the same thing with the teachers on Italki. And obviously, since Italki is an app, you can use it anywhere. Your phone, your tablet, your computer. The thing that I love the most about Italki, because you know, on this channel, Bilingue Blogs, as you can tell with the logo, I have the Mexican flag, the Colombian flag, Puerto Rican flag, Dominican flag, and the American flag. I focus on a lot of different accents of the Spanish language. So with Italki, you can find teachers from certain areas that can teach you those different accents, those different dialects, their colloquial phrases or slangs, if you will. So you have Colombian teachers, you have Argentinian teachers, Mexican teachers, Dominican teachers, whatever accent you want to learn, I'm pretty sure you can find it on Italki. Just find your teacher from that country and have them teach you their way of speaking. I love that. And on top of that, they have trial lessons. And this trial lesson will be cheaper than a regular learning session with them. So, you know, you can pick and choose. Do I like this teacher? Okay, yes, then I'll keep going and I'll pay the regular lesson price. Or if not, then hey, maybe I only lost $2 or $4. That's really inexpensive. Speaking of inexpensive, Italki is inexpensive in general. For a beginner CD of Rosetta Stone, you'll be paying about $200. For your first Italki lesson, you're gonna be paying around $10. That should really be a no-brainer, guys. I'm going with Italki all day. Speaking of me going with Italki, I actually believe in them so much that I did decide to partner with them. So making it a little more inexpensive for you, if you click on the link down below, go.italki.com/bilingueblogs, you will get a $10 credit for signing up with Italki after you purchase your first lesson with them. You guys, you have my opinion on the best language learning app, the best Spanish learning app. It's Italki. I say go for it. If you already had an experience with Italki, let me know how that's been down below. I'm really curious to know. I want to see what your experience has been. Like I said, click on my link down below to get started today. If you've never used Italki, I highly recommend it, and I say go for it. That's it for today, guys. Que Dios me lo bendiga. Stay safe out there and coronavirus free. Que Dios me lo bendiga. Nos fuimos.